And in this video, I'm going to be giving you like more tricks in pocket option for those of you who use copy trading. So copy trading is a really good way for you to free up your time and be able to profit around the clock. But before you actually go around and do that, I hope you've gone through my series of videos. In the past, I've a bunch of tutorials about all this. There's a 3-part tutorial that you can go through on my YouTube channel, so go check that out. But over here, basically, when you get into the copying trade business over here, which really is like a business, you need to know how to filter out the people that you copy. So in my previous videos, I've shown various attributes to how to filter and cut the list down to a small sum of people that you can copy from. And in fact, in my Facebook group and Telegram group, I actually update which techniques I developed when I develop them and which traders to follow and so on and so forth. So I recently had an analysis video inside of my group, so go check that out. But in the meantime, I'm going to show you how to study traders a little bit. Okay, so this is a way you can kind of reverse engineer. Obviously, if you copied traders in the past, you can see when their entries took place. And this is actually, inside of my group. I'm just going to go to this one right here. There was a period of time that one of my favorite traders at a time, he was messing up really bad. So Yuan, I mentioned him in one of the previous videos. He was actually taking shorts in this region, which didn't make sense. It was a consolidation, so why on earth would he be shorting the market when he should be, staying out, or if not, just going with the trend? So I'm going to show you how you can do a little bit of that in these charts here. Okay, if you notice that all these guys, you can actually see what they're doing. So this is like 4 minutes ago, and these are quite updated. So we can actually get an idea of what kind of trading that he's doing. So in this chart, this is the Euro Ruble OTC. First and foremost, it tells me that he's doing OTC, which personally I find that OTC is not reliable because I've explained in my other video on how the IQ option OTC works. And OTC basically, you guys move the market. So the more people are calling, the more likely it's going to go down. It's the opposite. So if I see anyone in OTC, I do not take this person. Now the second thing that I wanted to share with you is that, let's say if I look at another guy, okay, this guy's not doing OTC. Let's go into USD Canadian and we're going to have a look. And this one is 5 minutes ago. Notice that it updates every single minute. And I will see that 5 minutes ago, what happened? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Or maybe it could be here. So I think it's likely this one. And that gives me an idea that, okay, if he entered here and exited here, he probably is a reversal trader. So what I can do next is that, I can check into his statistics. And this way, I see today he's 73%, was all-time 46. Okay, maybe I don't want to follow this guy. But then again, I could do the same thing over here. I could go down to the full stats. And I have a training that's inside my group. So anyone who uses my link, and I highly recommend that you use my link if you haven't already done so, to sign up for pocket option. Because when you get started copy trading, if you use the wrong settings, it could be fatal to your account. So in my group, you can send me a screenshot of your settings and let me check if it's correct, and I'll say, okay, go for it. If not, I'll say, you may want to tweak this. So that way, okay, put it this way. A lot of people ask me, why does pocket option even make copy trading available to everyone like this if it's so great in helping people make money or double their accounts just by claiming the bonus? But I mean, there are two sides to a coin. Although they help people to be able to easily copy trades, but they don't teach you who to copy, and they don't teach you how to set the settings. And if they leave you to figure that out, by the time you figure it out, you maybe lost money already. So that's the thing. And we all know how many people want easy money. So money can still be made easily, but you need to learn a couple of things from inside of my group. So use my link. I'm going to show you how to do it. So now coming back to this screen, I'm going to show you, for instance, if I'm going to sort it out by let's say the profitable deals. This is what I'm going to do right now. I'm going to sort by profitable deals. And I may have to skip because these guys done very little trades. So I'm going to go a couple of pages in. And, you know, I see an interesting case. This guy over here, he's done 14 trades. He's 93% accurate. And overall, he's 87% accurate. I mean, how on earth is that possible? So this is very interesting. And you know what I'm going to do? I'm gonna add to my watch list. Okay. And when I add this guy to my watch list, what's going to happen here is that if I click on over here, which is the watch list, and that guy that I just added, where did he go? I think it was Syed Mohammed. Okay, here we go. So 39, and I can refresh this, and I refresh this, I can see, okay, this is 39 minutes ago, he traded UK Brent. OTC for real? Maybe he's a small volume trader, that's why he's still able to profit, okay? So he does very small trades, he does a lot of trades, and he's got very good turnover, but how is his profit so small? That's kind of interesting. I don't know why that is. So maybe the payout is low. Okay, so anyway, I'm going to check that out. I'm going to go to commodities and Brent. No, the payout is high. I have no idea why his profit is so low. But you know what? Now I can go back in time. Now it's 38. So this is probably in the 1859. So 1859. It expired at this time. So this is when it expired. And I think he probably did a reversal trade. So when it's going to take some time to decide how I want to follow this guy and how consistent he is. So don't expect to do this all at once because it could take place over the period of time to learn his style. So maybe now you see him doing a trade like this. In a few hours again, you see another trade taking place. And then you go back on your chart exactly the same way. For example, I look at this guy, Olga. Okay, Olga just did 10 hours. That's way too long. So I'm going to go down my list and see who has traded in the last couple of minutes or something. And unfortunately, all these they haven't been trading for some time. So let's go to my copy list. And oh, it's currently empty. You know what? I'm going to go look at, let's say, how about this guy, for instance? And today he hasn't done anything. You know what? I'm going to go back to this list again. It's randomly select, and I'm going to pick. Give you another example. So I'm going to jump in a few pages, and okay, this was 878. This is also pretty good. Okay, so I'm going to click into this guy's stats, and I want to basically add to my watch list. So after I add to my watch list, I'm going to go to my watch list section, and his name was Zagir or something like that. So I'm going to find it. There you go. 15 minutes ago, he did a USD CAD trade, and this is updated. So 15 minutes ago, that would be 0051 on my time. Hang on. So it would be 51. That's hereabouts. And I'm assuming that if it ended here, maybe he did a bounce of the Bollinger Band. Okay, so he did a bounce of the Bollinger Band, and I'll have to probably see his other trades and how he does it. He could have done that one, or he could have entered here and got out there. So it will take me a couple of times, and this is where I can also keep a journal. Unfortunately, I cannot see the individual trade history, but in this way, I can actually learn about a little bit about how he trades, and over time, I can have an idea. So this is you can take screenshots different ways where it works for you. But I think keeping a journal of each trader, and I happen to have kind of like a photographic memory. Not everyone has, but I mean, I just do what works for me, and you can do something that works for you as well. So when you use my pocket option link to sign up, you're going to have access to even more of my videos that are strictly members only. These are basically like cutting-edge techniques. They're going to help you to really succeed in the pocket option copy trading game, so that you don't have to lose just to figure out how things work. So I'll see you on the inside in my Telegram group, my Facebook group. This is Julian from the Binding Lab signing out. So once you sign up with my link, be sure to hit that message button on my Facebook page and have my admin know what is your account number, so that she can check that if you're tracked. And if you are, just go ahead and deposit, and you're going to be into my group very, very soon.